The good thing about Zack Snyder's Superman suit was the fact that the suit included its own language. That S, hope, fire, right? It meant something. It actually put meaning behind the S rather than it just being an emblem on his chest. What's going on, my beautiful geek culture? As always, I'm your boy O, and today it is time to talk about James Gunn's Superman once again, as the numbers are in. And trust me, these numbers cannot be denied. Now, as you all know, about 4 days ago, James Gunn decided to release a photo of David Corn set as the Man of Steel, and immediately the internet reacted. Everyone pretty much had the same criticism about the suit. For one, it looks like a jacket, right? It kind of resembles that of Star-Lord's suit. Now, I hear that they have the same designer. I'm not certain about that. Hopefully someone in the comment section will correct me on that. But for what I'm hearing is that Superman's suit is being designed by the same people who designed the Guardians of the Galaxy suit, which is why it kind of resembles that of Star-Lord's work. And for two, the suit is too damn loose. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. David Corn set looks like he needs to put on a few pounds to fill in that suit. Not saying that the guy is small. I hear that he's 6'6", easily the tallest person to ever play that of Superman, right? But I am saying that suit may be too goddamn big, right? Now, I know a lot of folks feel like, look, this criticism is coming from that of Snyder fans, right? But that is farthest from the truth. What is going on at this very moment? People are comparing David Cornset's suit to that of Henry Cavill's suit. And when you do the comparisons, you will see that Henry Cavill's suit is miles above that of David Cornset's. Now, look, I do like the emblem for David Cornset's Superman. I always have loved the Kingdom Come emblem. I was about to say symbol, but emblem, right? And I also like the fact that it has Superman's colors, not the silver and black of that and red of that of Kingdom Comes, but it is modernized, right? That is the only thing James Gunn did correctly, in my opinion. But when I look at Henry Cavill's suit, that whole entire suit, even the S, the emblem, Zack Snyder and whoever designed that suit, they modernized that of Superman. And they did that by taking away the trunks and adding something else to it, some flavor, language. And a lot of folks see that thought went into that suit, right? Whereas James Gunn's suit just seems a little bit lazy. Let's just say that. That's just how I feel about it. It's just copy and paste right from the comic books, right? And I know people say, hey, look, you're a fan of Superman. You should want to see the Superman inspired by the comic books, right? And that's true. That certainly is true. But what James Gunn did was he took a mashup of different Superman suits and he put it all together. And I feel like that is what makes this suit ugly. Whereas Zack Snyder's suit took the old suit and he made it better, in my honest opinion. You could disagree with me. That's fine. That is totally fine. But what I do know, everyone seemed to have loved Henry Cavill's suit. Now, today, I bring to you an article from comicbookmovie.com. And believe it or not, they did a poll. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They did a poll on this website to see exactly how people feel about David Cornset's suit. Now, I know many people are blaming the Snyderverse fans for the hate, but I feel like comicbookmovie.com is going to clear up the air, right? They're going to tell you that it is the general audience who has a problem with that of David Cornset's suit. It is titled, Results, Good, Bad, or Somewhere in Between, with a question mark. Here's what you said about Superman's suit reveal. On Monday, DC Studios co-CEO and Superman director James Gunn shared a first look at David Cornsett's Man of Steel. The image didn't feature the hero striking an iconic pose. Instead, he was putting his boots on one at a time like the rest of us. Now, look, I know some people say that makes Superman feel human. Dude, Superman has always done human things. How the hell you think he gets around as Clark Kent? Think about that for a second. Every little thing that Superman does makes him human. I don't know why people feel like these little trinkets of Superman doing things, put it on his boots, saving the cat out of a tree, somehow, some way defines that of Superman. I don't get it. The meaning behind the photo was obvious, but the delivery was flawed. Now, this is comicbookmovie.com. This isn't a Snyderverse fan. This is someone who sits out of the fandom, right? They're telling you that the reveal was flawed. Fans immediately zeroed in on the suit's flaws, including the fact that the Kryptonian sitting down meant it appeared baggy or ill-fitting in places. Then there was the glowing orb in the background, which for some reason Superman was seemingly ignoring. It seems the idea was to tease the movie's villain, likely Mongul, but again the presentation let it down. Shortly after the reveal dropped, we asked you for your opinion on the costume, and thousands of you voted, and here are the results. 33.34% of you declared Superman's suit ma. That's right. 33% was like, nah. However, 29.99% of you decided not to write this effort off too quickly with "it's fine, let's wait to see a second shot." From there, 21.17% went for "I love it." So only 21% of those who voted that they loved that suit. And only 15% chose to declare "I hate it." So 15 and 21 is, you would say, well, look, that's the most important, right? Who loved it and who hated it. However, what you have to do, you really have to put that ma and that hate together. So in reality, you have 48.83%, if I did the math correctly, pretty much is not into the suit at all. That is nearly half, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that for a second. That is a perfect representation of where the DC fan base is at this moment. We're sure this and the reactions on social media isn't what DC Studios hope for as it looks to relaunch the DCU. As we established, most first looks of costumes draw a mixed response. So Superman might just be the latest in a long line of superhero movies to change their minds of fans down the line. Sorry about that, man. I got advertisements and all that jumping up on the cell phone. I don't like to use my computer all that much to do articles. I like to use it when I do those read by read or those reaction videos. But for videos like this, I don't like to pull out the computer and be all in a way. The phone, it does very, very nicely. But get back to the Superman suit. Now, I just told you about a comicbookmovie.com article telling you how people feel about the Superman suit and how it's not just Snyderverse hate for the suit, but rather people just do not like it. Now, as for those folks out there who tends to make excuses for that of James Gunn, you need to understand this. Every criticism that James Gunn gets is not going to be that from which the Snyderverse fans are saying, right? Maybe people are not liking what they are seeing. Maybe James Gunn may have not made the right choices. That's something that many people could acknowledge when they do not like something, right? They could say, whoever wrote this film, whoever directed this film, maybe did not make the right choices. Now, I'm not saying that the movie's going to be bad at all. Let me repeat that. I am not saying that James Gunn's Superman is going to be a bad film. You feel me? Because I think people feel like, look, I'm not looking forward to this film. Yeah, my hype level is non-existent, but yeah, I'm going to go and watch the movie, right? But what I am saying is James Gunn's Superman so far, for what we have seen, is quite underwhelming. The suit is horrible. The emblem is great. Love the emblem. In fact, looking at the emblem, you would think that you would be getting something different, right? Other than what you got. You didn't want that laziness from James Gunn. And here it is, you got it. You got it. The good thing about Zack Snyder's Superman suit was the fact that the suit included its own language. That S, hope, fire, right? It meant something. It actually put meaning behind the S rather than it just being an emblem on his chest, just to stand for Superman. But now we're sitting in a situation where this Superman is going to skip all over all that backstory and have all these characters within this movie, take away all the attention from him, and you're going to be left confused as to what you were most excited about, right? And the language just is non-existent at this very moment in regards to that of James Gunn's Superman suit. That's just how I feel. Now, you may feel a little bit differently, and that is totally fine. Right, that's what the 4KO is about, baby. I keep telling you, the O stands for opinion, and I'm all for opinions. But what I would like for everyone else to do is respect minds. You feel me? I know that's hard to do, and I get people in the comment section all the time trying to declare me as some kind of James Gunn hater. I cannot help it if James Gunn hasn't made anything that has amazed me yet. I cannot help that. I'm only human, man. Everyone has different tastes. And unfortunately for you, my taste is quite different from yours. That's just it. Now, Superman may blow the walls off the house. I'll let you know. I'll keep it real with you. I'll tell you, hey, look, James Gunn finally delivered for me. I will let you know. But until then, all you're going to have to do is sit back, relax, understand that people are going to have a lot of criticism for this upcoming DC universe, just like people had a lot of criticism for the last DC universe. I'm willing to bet that you were not on this defense mission back in 2013, right? You sat back, you watched everything unfold, and I suggest that you do the same here. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I'm your boy O. Hopefully you have watched this video all the way to the end to help you boy out that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. I'm trying to reach that magical number of 3,000 subscribers, so I will be highly appreciative. You will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And if y'all going to hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me about that algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, tell me, how do you feel about 48% of the fans who voted in this comicbookmovie.com poll not liking James Gunn's Superman suit? And also, did I make a point to you today that the criticism for James Gunn's Superman suit isn't coming from that of Zack Snyder's fans, but from that of everyone as a whole? Let me know in the comments below.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
Well, I think that says fragile, honey.
Oh, yeah.